We all have two realities. Our current reality, which is what we're experiencing right now, and our future reality, what we want to create in our lives. For many of us, that future reality seems to stay just outside of our grasp. We can't quite get there. If you want things to be different in the coming year, we want to show you how to break through the barriers that keep you from getting to that future and to begin experiencing the joy, the power, and the freedom that really comes from living your dreams. We all have a set of beliefs which basically are the engine that drives what happens in our lives. Now, there are four primary sets of beliefs. Beliefs about ourselves, beliefs about success, beliefs about personal power, beliefs about what we call the rules of the game. And it's the combination of these beliefs that creates the actions in your life which get the results that you call your current reality. That collection we call your script. If those beliefs are liberating beliefs, then they empower you. They help you achieve what you're currently achieving in your life. If those beliefs, though, are limiting beliefs, then they actually hold us back. They keep us from achieving the future that we really want. To build the future that you want requires finding and removing these limiting beliefs. And that's why we created Changing Your Script. There's actually a process for identifying those limiting beliefs and removing those and then replacing them with liberating beliefs or a liberating script. When you know how to do that, you truly begin to take control of your life and begin to create the future that you really want. Let me share with you how the process of changing your script works. The first step in the process is to ask for help. That actually is the most critical step in the whole process. The truth is, you can't change your script most of the time on your own. You need a little help along the way. And for most people, their pride or their fears get in the way of them asking for the assistance that they need. When you take that step, though, to ask for assistance, you find a new power that begins to grow in your life. The second step in changing your script is to map your current reality and your current script or your current belief system. The biggest thing that most of us struggle with is looking objectively at our lives. We tend to judge our actions rather than simply looking at them and examining them honestly. When you learn how to examine your actions honestly, you can begin to see what parts are really liberating and helping you move forward and which parts are actually holding you back. This second step really is a key to changing your script. The third step is to face your fears. Limiting beliefs always have fear connected to them. And in most cases, our tendency when it comes to fear is to run from fear as opposed to face it. When you find the courage, though, to face your fears and not run from them, what actually happens is you disarm those fears and you can begin to then let go of them and replace those with more liberating and empowering beliefs. We will show you how to find, face, confront, and release those limiting beliefs that are holding you back and keeping you from creating the future that you actually want. There's another reason why you must face your fears if you want to change your script and begin living a new future. Bottling up your fears also bottles up your future because the future that you want is underneath those fears. And so the more that you confront your fears and face them and release them, you give your future the opportunity to grow. We've seen dozens and dozens and dozens of people, once those fears were faced, that very quickly realize the future they really do want and begin moving toward that. It almost seems miraculous, but it's a natural consequence of getting rid of those fears. We begin to see clearly what we want and the action steps to get it. That actually leads us to the fourth step in the process, which is clarifying the future that you really want. We see very often in life that the future that people say they want isn't really the future that they want. They're trying to get there so that they can prove that they're good enough. When we free ourselves from the fears, the future that we want begins to actually emerge from within us and we can be very, very clear about what we want. The final step in changing your script is to develop the disciplines in life that allow the future you want to really prosper. You know, success doesn't happen on its own. It does take hard work. And practicing these simple and yet very powerful disciplines in your life will make an amazing difference to moving you toward that future that you want. When you practice these on a consistent and regular basis, you will see very quickly changes in your life that lead to a greater sense of joy, a greater sense of personal power, and a greater sense of freedom in your movement. The future that you want is waiting to be realized. Changing your script is the key. There are a number of ways in which you can experience this change in your life. Check those out on our website here. And then be a part of this powerful movement to make a difference in your life and in the lives of those around you.